Hi there, welcome to Kneppy Invest and welcome to the stock of the day. Southern Cross Electrical Engineering, ticker SXE. This is a company I've been trading in the past. At this point in time, I am no longer trading or holding this company. And the whole reason behind that is just the chart. A bit of negative sentiment in the company. Not sure why there's negative sentiment. It could be something really small, could be nothing at all. Who knows what drives sentiment up and down like a yo-yo at times. Now, this company is definitely in the right space. I can see by their homepage, a leading national electrical. So we definitely need an improvement or an upgrade in our electrical infrastructure in this country, not only in this country, in other countries as well. Instrumentation, communications, and maintenance services group of companies. So they do have quite a few companies here. If you go to the website and go to our businesses part of the page, they have about 7 business groups within their company. And they also deal with data centers as well. And that's one of the reasons why there was a bit of excitement in this company about a year ago, because they were in that space. Now, over the last 5 days, 3 trading days, this company has released 2 separate contract announcements. And we have seen, or we did see, maybe not have is the right word, but we definitely did see a little bit of excitement in the market. But because there's negative sentiment in the background, and we have seen the share price higher over the past few months, we have seen a bit of an added selling pressure to the share price. So initial excitement and the share price on both days has pulled back. We'll have a look at the chart and you'll just see how powerful negative sentiment can be when a company releases positive announcements. So the chart is important. Technical analysis is important, even when companies release positive announcements. So let's have a look at the 2 announcements the company has released. I have to go to the right company first. Ticker code SXE. Share price only up 1.41%. At one point today, share price was up as high as $1.50, probably near the open. Now, 2 announcements titled almost exactly the same. Project awards circa $125 million released on the 11th, and another one released on the 16th. Project awards over $100 million. Now, the one they released today, they also mentioned data centers. So I thought maybe because there's still a bit of excitement in the data center space. However, there is a new digital infrastructure REIT that has listed, I think it listed on Friday, and the share price of that particular REIT has just nosedived from $5.10 down to $4.22. And the company that spun it out, what's it called? I think it's HC. No, it's not that one. Oh, HMC. That's it. HMC, Homeco. The share price, HMC Capital. That's it. The share price of this particular company has just nosedived as well. So even though I was thinking, there's still positive sentiment within the data center space, maybe not anymore. Maybe this is an indication that that buzz when it comes to data centers has expired. And maybe that's why the share price of Southern Cross Electrical Engineering hasn't gone on a run. So the announcement today, they made mention, largest ever hospital project, further data center works, and Trivantage manufacturing order book at record level. So I did think maybe we would see the share price rally on today's news, and it did, but the share price has pulled back. So let's have a look at why the share price has pulled back. Now, I'll just also mention, these are not the sort of announcements that would get me overly excited about a company. I've seen this happen to many companies in the past where they announced they've been awarded multiple contracts, that sort of thing, and it doesn't really do anything for the company because we just don't know the margins within these projects. So that's probably why, that's why I prefer profit upgrades or any sort of positive trading update. This is not a positive trading update. It's just an award of a contract. And some of these contracts could go pear-shaped. It happens all the time, and it may not be beneficial for the company in the short to even long term. So let's have a look to see why there's been bit of selling pressure on the share price of Southern Cross Electrical Engineering, even though they have released 2 positive announcements. And the main thing is we have seen sentiment shift from positive to negative. I wouldn't say it's absolutely negative right now. I'd say it's turning negative. Now, because of this thematic about data centers and electrification of the country, improving our infrastructure in this country, we did see Southern Cross Electrical Engineering share price chart look really good for a period of time, a beautiful uptrend. So I took a trade in this company back in March when the share price broke through about $1. And the share price went from $1, almost doubled over about a 5-month period. And you can see just in the chart how the share price is just turning over. So one of the ways you can determine if the share price is an uptrend or downtrend is simply looking at the highs and lows. If you continue to see higher highs, higher lows, share price is an uptrend. If you start or stop seeing higher highs, that means the uptrend is under pressure. And we started to see that with Southern Cross Electrical and Engineering back in September. There was a high in the share price in late August, about $1.94. Then the next high was a little bit lower at $1.91. And then the next high was a little bit lower at $1.89. And that is the first signs, the uptrend could be struggling here. At the very least, share price going sideways, consolidating, which can be a healthy thing. And sometimes what you might see is after the share price has been an uptrend, share price goes sideways for a while, and then you see another uptrend in the share price after a period of time. Now, a consolidation period could last years. It could last years and years and years, or it could last weeks. We just don't know. So that's why sometimes it could be good just to wait for a breakout before you add to your position, or if you take an initial position when a company moves into a consolidation phase. What we didn't want to see is these highs get significantly lower. And that's exactly what we have seen. So the next high after $1.88 was back in, that was, let me just decrease the size of my video there, was in November, and that was only at $1.68. So significantly lower than the previous high, and it struggled again when the company released the contract award on the 11th. There was a fair bit of buying initially on that day. Share price went to a high of $1.63, but then closed at $1.51. So it was a nice day, share price up 9% on that day, but we did see selling on that day, and the selling continued over the next few days. In fact, the share price went all the way back down to $1.40. And this looks like the beginning of a downtrend. And the very fact that we have seen selling on both the 11th and 16th, when the company has released positive announcements, is a sign that there are investors or traders more likely are wanting to get out because the share price is moving lower. And they think it might move lower from here. Now, I don't know which way the share price will go from here. What we want to see is the next high exceeding the previous high. Or we don't want to see a new low. That would be a negative sign. So we don't want to see the share price go below about $1.35. The other thing to keep an eye on is volume. So we have seen some higher volume over the past, well, since the 6th of December, some really good volume coming through. When I say good, I mean higher volume. And that is also an indication we are seeing someone sell. Maybe it's numerous people sell, maybe it's institutions, fund managers, but there is a bit of selling pressure on Southern Cross Electrical Engineering right now. And we just don't know how long that is going to go. So that's the one reason why I am out of this right now. I took profits quite a few weeks ago, and I've completely sold out when the company, I forget exactly when I completely sold out, but the main reason is simply because of the chart. It's starting to look a little bit negative. Okay, if you have any questions about this company, any questions about the chart, anything at all, leave it in the comment section of this video. Otherwise, I'm not a financial advisor. If you need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who is qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.